It's usually $29. You're getting a second one. It's a BOGO. It's a buy one, get one. And 3 flex pay of $9.67. Free shipping and handling. You use a little bit on damp hair for the perfect blow dry. If you've got a little bit of a frizz, you can put a little bit on and kind of calm those, you know, like the frizzy flyaways. But I mean, this styling cream, and by the way, a little bit goes a long way. So the fact that you're getting 2 of them and each of them are 6 ounces, you're getting 12 ounces of the famous Chiuri style cream set. So Dennis, I know this is a favorite of Gianni's. I'm gonna run over to Gianni's so you see how to use it and, you know.
Yeah, it's simple.
Right.
But there's so many different ways. It's universal. So I made this for myself. I found myself using 3 different textures. I was using a foam, a gel, and a cream. Push it all together. And like a lot of stylists do that. They'll blend, right? And you never know. But I'm not even a stylist, so I did it. But it was never my problem. Using my styling cream, but I was blending someone else's to get this result. And I said, whoa, I made some for everyone, but I never made. And I wanted to be a little different with it. I wanted to be universal because I have a wave my hair as well to scrunch, so I can define that curl, not a curl, right, but a wave for me. Yeah. But at the same time, treatment-wise, so I wanted to be versatile enough that I can also use it not just as a styling product. I had to take out the stickiness to it, right, the hold, and created a bond, a natural bond, but as an overnight treatment. So that I'm mid-50s now, so I'm really concerned and targeting scalp, and I want to make sure I keep it have. And if anything, if I can get it thicker, even better. So I grew my hair long as well to better understand what long hair men go through. Geez, it's a lot of work. And you don't want a product that you put in after drying it, styling it, that makes it look greasy or goes flaky. And most products that are similar to this styling, I call it limitless styling super creme, has wax in it. I hate wax. You might get lift and separation immediately, but 15 minutes later it's flat and everything starts sticking to it. It's like fly paper, right? So this as a treatment feels like there's nothing in your hair. You cannot make a mistake with it. You have 220 pumps each of these, and they're metered. So I wanted the perfect dose every time. So this way you're getting the perfect amount of treatment. You don't do anything. You put it in. You can use it on dry hair. You can use it on wet hair. I put in 4 to 5, but my hair now is past my shoulders, or it's just cut it. It's at my shoulders. So it's depending on how much of a bond you want. What did you just use, Rosa? 1 or 2 pumps?
One pump.
One pump. And Rosa's got a lot of hair, but just like she just made it go massive. And can you feel it, Rosa? It doesn't feel like anything's there. It creates almost like a cocoon effect, and almost like the face and body cream, that velvety texture that we have with that one. I was able to make that, and I use that as my delivery. Yeah. And it works so well. So
by the way, we only have 1,100 to go around, so we don't have a lot of these.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say,
hard
Dennis.
To make.
That's it.
I wasn't producing. Obviously, I was just making it for me and greedy, and then there weren't an item, so I said, okay, well, let's put Chiuri. We'll put that on, and it was a rock. But I didn't care about that. It was the review. People loved it. Lives easier. That it was versatile, curly haired. That was the big one for me. Because they're little mad scientists. They like blend, and curly hair is not easy to keep. That perfect curl. And the 3 products, that's the greatest thing, because you don't know if they're going to react, right? On the chemical side of things, I did that all for you. To mix anything with this, it's perfect for curly hair, because Amanda has a curl to her hair as well. But you always see us without it, right? You're curly, you go straight. I mean, curly.
Yeah. No, I've seen your hair, like you have really long hair, and with the wave, but this is really great for all types. And if you're doing like a blow dry, it helps hold the style after you dry it, right, Dennis?
Yeah, it gives you grip. Like the velvety texture, as opposed to hold, like the synthetics, the resins that are out there, but the synthetic ones, they're hard to rinse as well, and they go flaky. This one, it converts by giving you this velvety kind of texture, but it just gives you that grip. So you're round brushing, it'll do to get a better defined end of style. So with Amanda, she'll use that. And if you're challenged with the round brush, this will help you. Most times you're challenged because your hair slides out of it. this will give you that grip. And like, I just watch her hands. I always kind of mesmerized because when your hair's healthy, it'll respond. And you hear me say it, I've been saying it for 20 years. Her hair's ideal to show you that, because like where she puts it, it's like those dolls where you bend. It stays, and you can achieve this. There's no fishing wire. There's no like it's not
a Las Vegas magic trick.
It's the 20 years of. I've worked really hard at this, and it's the only thing I do. You can ask Amanda. She thinks I'm crazy. And like me echoing in that, I'm a robot, so I'm glitching.
I know, a little bit. But Gianna's actually showing you that you don't need a lot too. A little goes a long way, and you're getting 2 of these full size. And we only started out with 1,100 of them. And it's the only time it's gonna be on today. So this is the only time you're seeing it. And styling, it makes a big difference. And by the way, this is for men, this is for women. And even if you've got like your daughter, your granddaughter, your grandson, you're drying their hair, this is gonna, stay out of their face. And, wherever you put your hair, it'll stay. It really is.
A lot of men use this.
Yeah, and it's got a little bit of a protection too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, look, I could spend an hour just on one product. I treat it as it's like art, like it's being creative, right? So there's ways of how you formulate. I call it the skeleton, how you hold together, and that's why if you hear cookie cutters, basically that they're just the same product and they just wave the wand. I broke the mold and I changed it all up because I came in with new ideas, new textures, new delivery, and that's why my numbers prove. I don't do perception study. That's all you and the awards, and I appreciate it all because it's not someone else that I tell, hey, can you make me a product and put my name in it. I'm going out finding. I formulate it. I do the artwork. I'm here talking about it and putting it on my back and delivering it. One day when we have a flying saucer and I can get there and come back at the same time, I'll try. But yeah. As opposed to getting easier, it's gotten more difficult over the years, which you would think would be the opposite, but difficult because this is the old side, like the going into the forest, going into the jungles, climbing the mountains, like going to little villages in the middle of nowhere, and learning the right way.
That doesn't get easier as you get older? That doesn't get easier,
are you kidding me?
Are you kidding? It's hard for me to go to the grocery store here. I don't know how you're doing that, Dennis.
I can't even stand. My side has gotten so bad. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah,
that's my mom knows. When she knew that, oh, you can do that. Can you go find something for sciatica? Can you find something for my hands? Okay. She's awesome.
Well, you're the ingredient hunter.
But there is a cure for everything out there. I just can't make claims. I found there's look. You just have to always go to the medicine, and it's not the medicine man, it's the medicine women. There's more women that are medicine, not men. They are amazing. Like the wealth knowledge that they have of nature that we're losing. Because kids, if you don't create jobs, they're not going to do this. So that's why we go into the villages and we pay 10, 15 times the rate to create jobs. So thank you. Every time you purchase something, it allows me to keep doing it. Now, a lot of children are coming in to learn the process and stay and come back to the villages and help the parents.
Yeah, and again, this is a styling cream. This is the only airing today. If you purchased it separately, it'd be $59. Our regular HSN deal price is $48.95, and then again, the confusing prices today of $29 for 2 full size. I have 820 left. Pat, thank you so much for putting that on the screen, because I want to remind everybody that we don't have 10,000, and sometimes we will have products out here.
You have all of it.
Where we have hundreds of thousands of things, but we don't. That's actually, for one of Dennis's products, that's actually a good quantity because of how rare the ingredients are, right? Because you're not going to a chemical factory and just ordering buckets of chemicals.
No, like not here. Just put it in perspective. That scrub that you saw earlier that we're giving it. We only make 500, and that's ramping up. It's done by hand. There's no machine that can stir it, fill it. That's why you'll never see a knock of it. And that's me. People won't do that because they can't mass produce. It wasn't about that. I came back to help my mom, and mom sent me to help all you guys. What I'm doing, and I love that if I can give you confidence. I can put hair's the first thing that people notice. If I can simplify and easy for you to get the style and keep what you have. Even color-wise, you see the color shifts, and that's the easiest to learn. Your hair, so no problem. It's scalp that we really want to focus on, and
I have a question.
Overnight treatment. Yeah,
Is this? Can you use this as a heat protectant?
Yes, absolutely. You're styling with it, so there's high smoking points. If you're wondering how we do different oils, different at points where they evaporate. So if you see steam, it's your hair burning. That's the and again they're in at different levels, so that we're protecting. So as opposed to that, like basically turning if your hair, you can singe it, it'll go yellow, right? And what that is the silicones that are either getting burned, right?
Yeah.
Or the sun, like your flooring, right? And furniture, even your cards, they fade. But with the sun, it'll oxidize. So if you have silicone or chemicals in hair, that's how you know if you got buildup. If you start turning brassy, and that's why you see these big shifts in the before and afters. It's not that we're changing, like stripping color. We're just removing what shouldn't be there, and then light reflects. So you got to have the right surface to it.
Okay.
If it's jet or broken. No light reflects and it looks dull.
Okay, so there's 680 left, and my producer said there's 300 people ordering. And a lot of people are buying more than one. So I think this will sell out in the next minute or so. Obviously, the prices in this hour have been, incredible. But again, this is an easy way to get that hold and that heat protectant. I love that a lot of your products do like 5 and 6 things. So we're like, okay, hold, heat protectant, styling.
It's super tasking.
Yeah, super tasking.
It needs to be.
I need that in my life for everything. I want to thank you, Dennis.
No kidding.
Thank you so much, and I want to thank Gianni for being live back here in the studio.
Pleasure.
Amazing.
Yeah, I noticed he's got a gray. He's
there
got some white on his chin. What is that?
I don't know, man. He's aged in the last couple of years.
Wow.
What's happened? Of course, I haven't. No, I just color treated hair. All right, thank you, Dennis. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're going to continue on.